So we're back for part two. So in this part we have, so I'll show you what happened. So I put the batteries in here on the top. It took like maybe an hour or two to charge, and then I just heard the sound of them all dropping all at once. So what happens is the little computer built into this waits until they're all charged, then it drops them, and it's just automatic. So that's the way they don't. Well, so they could overcharge in the sense the ones that charge the fastest may be sitting there. I don't know if it overcharges or doesn't, but anyhow, when they're all charged, they drop. So you know. But naturally, the small AAA batteries, in the case, charge faster, probably twice as fast. As I pointed out on the boxes, the AA batteries have, let's see, 3,600 milliwatt hours, whereas the AAAs have 1,300 milliwatt hours. So basically, the big batteries have approximately 3 times as much energy capacity as the little AAA batteries have, and as a result, what's my train of thought? As a result, they charge faster because they have less energy that they need to be full. Anyhow, so I'm going to apply these batteries and make sure they work, and then I guess that'll be it for today. So I have a battery-powered mouse using a conventional, it turns out it's a AA battery. Okay, it's just a Duracell, it's just, and by the way, this is a totally unsponsored video. I just like doing videos on products that I love. So we're gonna see how this works. So should be negative, and then, oh wait, that's just, so one note here is because the logo, if you can see it clearly, hopefully you can, I'm gonna turn on a light, just a sec. Okay, so maybe that helps, maybe it doesn't. So because the Linogy, here's a better battery to show you this on. So because the logo is plus and minus, ignore that when you're making sure the battery's the right direction. So it says, yeah, it's kind of faint, but you can see here is where you have the minus and the plus, so you have your battery in the correct direction. That being said, okay, so my mouse currently has no battery in it, so it doesn't work on my computer screen. That's weird.
It's an imbalance.
Oh, sorry. So that's funny. My mouse, because it disconnected, there's a frozen mouse on my screen. That's really funny. I'm just gonna put this old battery in briefly. And oh, that's really funny.
Everything felt compromised.
Yeah. My computer software, I guess, my Ubuntu system is not prepared for having a scenario where your mouse kind of like dies or whatever and comes back. So that's all fun. Okay, whatever. So I have dead mouse on my screen. That is not a battery problem, that's a software problem. Whatever. So, or, that's part of the video. No, that's part of the video, I guess. Well, I don't know. Whatever. So, I hook up the Linogy battery and see if it works. And it works. The battery works. That's great. I'm going to pull out another product. I have a keyboard. See what batteries it has, and I can just plug in my Linogy. And I guess I will be wasting batteries, and I'll be throwing away my Duracell batteries. Because I don't know. These ones might be old at this point. I've had them for, I don't know. I've had them for some time. So I have a hunch that my Duracell batteries were getting weak. So I might not be wasting them. They could be just old and time to go anyhow. So, okay, I gotta... Okay, I see here. Okay, I got the right direction now. Okay, so here we go. This should be correct. Closing that and make sure my keyboard works now. So keyboard is on. So I'm gonna just type something. New screen, type, and it works. So just typed in something random just to make sure the keyboard still worked. So yeah, the Linogy batteries work. It takes maybe an hour for the AAA batteries to charge and about 2 hours for the AA batteries to charge. So I recommend just charging AA's or AAA's at a time because they take a different amounts of time to charge. It'll usually take maybe. It can take, sometimes the batteries will take a few minutes longer to charge, a few minutes shorter. They're not going to be finished at the same time, but if you charge the same kind of battery together, it's probably going to be better. It's optional, whatever. So anyhow, on the screen here, you can see it says 8, and this is like 0.854 kilograms of CO2 saved. That's what it stands for. CO2 reduced by charging as opposed to just these one-use batteries you can buy at the store. Nothing against Duracell. Duracell makes great batteries, but they're just one use. Where Linogy, you recharge them. So yeah, I can't tell you how long they last empirically. They're supposed to last longer than Duracell. But even if they don't last as long as Duracell, it doesn't really matter because, hey, you can recharge them. That's the whole point. So I'm really happy about this. I would recommend you keep this case just so you can store your batteries. I'm going to put in a new set of batteries to charge. Now that these are charged, I will charge up more batteries. And yeah. I guess that's it for today. I'm just happy that I finally have my Linogy batteries. So, yeah, I can't find them on Amazon. They may still be fulfilling orders for people who sponsored them or whatever, because, like, I paid $100 in July, and I think I was around the 5,000th supporter, and 500,000 people actually donated money. So they may take a few months, I don't know, just to fill all the pre-orders because so many people were just happy to give them money so that they can exist because it's a beautiful business idea. But yeah, as soon as you can order them, I highly recommend these batteries. As I said, ideally they'll fix this popping design so it can be done, it can work more easily, but, I mean, it works. Honestly, it works. And for all that I complained about these not working, honestly, they work. I think it's just they're stiff when you get them, but no, they do work. Yeah, it's just, that's all it was, I guess. They just come a little stiff. That's actually pretty normal for things. You have to break them in a bit. So just trying this one again. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it works great now. So, yeah, it's just the first few times may be hard, just to break them in a little bit. And so as you can see here, you just have it flashing green, which means it's charging, so that'll take probably about 2 hours. And then you'll get different messages here. Once some of your batteries are finished, it'll say here, let's say three batteries are charged, will drop when all are charged. And the lights here will tell you. So if a few of the lights are solid green, they don't flash, those batteries are charged. So technically you could just push them through or pull them out because they're charged. But if you don't, they'll just drop to the tray when they are actually charged. So yeah, and there's no harm in just leaving batteries in here that are charged, honestly. Yeah. Pretty sure these ones are charged. This is not good. No. So my opinion is just leave your charged batteries in the tray. There is more than enough room in the tray for your charged batteries. And that way, you never have to ask yourself, did I charge this? It's just there. So I'm starting to get a little confused. Just a minute. Oh, I know what happened. So yeah, no, this makes sense. I just was like, I lost some batteries, then realized I just used my batteries. So, great. Yeah, now my battery devices, my keyboard, my mouse, are powered by Linogy. And so, yeah, I'm just incredibly thankful that Linogy, that whoever is doing Linogy decided to make the investment, put themselves out there and make this company. I am really happy with the product. Yeah, I take that back what I said earlier about the snap-on design being a bad design. They should do screw-on, because now I know it's just the kind of thing where it takes a little bit to break them in. I would say, however, that they only shipped 4 of these AAA cases with me, with the case, and they should have shipped 8 in my opinion. These have to be pretty cheap to make, and they are making them at scale. So I would say that, yeah, ideally they would send 8. Now maybe I could have selected 8 of these cases when I was checking out, but I didn't know what I was ordering exactly. But now I do, and I know that theoretically they should have 8, so you can charge 8 AAAs at once, because you never need more than 8, because there's only 8 slots in this charging device. So, yeah, that's my honest review. I was not paid for this review. I just love doing reviews of products that I think there should be more of in the world. And this is an excellent product. It's the only regret I have is that this didn't exist years ago. Because I think this product could have been made probably 10 years ago. And I'm glad that someone finally got around to actually making this. There was a huge demand on Kickstarter for people who were pre-funding this. And so, yeah, I would just recommend save these battery cases or just leave them in the tray. Yeah, honestly, come to think of it, yeah, it's up to you whether you want to save these trays or not. They are very nice trays. So honestly, though, if you just use, yeah, probably the best thing to do is just keep your charged batteries in the tray. There's more than enough room in the tray for your charged batteries. And if you're using your batteries, well, that should be in the device they're being used in. And if they need to be charged, you just put them up top. So, yeah, there probably is no reason to save these cases once your batteries are initially charged up. So I probably will throw these away. Oh, they are very nice. They're just, I don't know. They feel like plastic, but in practice, they're actually just wood. They're actually paper. But really high quality stuff, I gotta say. Yeah. So honestly, it's an excellent product. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I say 9 out of 10 because I had to use my own charger because the charging cord that they had was just straight up USB-C. And most outlets don't have USB-C at this point, I think. Some do. But, yeah, I mean, the outlet, as you can see in the background, does have USB-C. This is a newish apartment. But yeah, that's my review. Excellent product. Really, yeah. This is amazing. This is more batteries than I will probably need for the next few years. And then if I ever need more batteries, by then I expect this will be on Amazon. For now, you have to go to Linogy.com or whatever it is. Maybe it's Linogy.org. I'll see. Is it Linogy.org? Linogy.com. Let's see if it's Linogy.com. Yeah, it's Linogy.com. And so I'm just gonna see if they're for sale. Yeah, so you can order them. I got a deal because for me it only cost me $140 because I was an early adopter. I was charging $139. But it's an awesome deal in my opinion. If you can afford it, if you're someone who needs AAA batteries and AA batteries, then great. I hope that Linogy expands to offering single A batteries and B batteries and C batteries and D batteries and all that. For now, they're just offering the small ones. It's a great place to start. I hope they expand, and with all the demand they're seeing, they should be. I expect that they will expand. They say, important notice, we are now in the first pre-sale with shipping scheduled between late October and early November. So yeah, currently it's late October. It's October 26th of 2025. So yeah, if you do order, what I will say, if you order Linogy batteries on the website, expect it to take a while for them to come. They have a huge demand, and they are trying to scale as hard as possible to reach that demand. But if it takes a while for the batteries to come, they will come. Trust me. It may feel like, when are they gonna come? When are they gonna come? They're not super great about giving out tracking information as early as I would like, but the batteries do come eventually, and when they come, they're awesome. That's all I can say. Yeah, so currently they just offer AAA and AA batteries. Yeah, and I just expect that they'll expand to more and more form factors of batteries as they go. But currently they're just trying to scale as hard as possible to reach the insane high demand for these awesome batteries. So, yeah, I like them because they're great products. I have not been sponsored, as I said. So, yeah, highly recommend you buy it. Even takes a while for them to come.